It's your boy Gamer Ryan 3587 playing NBA 2K26 Philadelphia 76ers My NBA games. 400 subs, 50 likes. If you're new, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to know when I go live on YouTube. Also follow my social media Gamer Ryan 3587 YouTube and X. Thank you. Peace. Sorry, I did turn the volume down. It's a little early. It's early in the morning on this. You're live on this on Wednesday morning.
They'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. And then on Tuesday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, that'll be their fourth outing in this young season. Coach will want to have this team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. And Hunter in the small forward.
That's
for the 76ers. We've got Maxey. George is out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Embiid in the 5.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And now we're being joined by our
That's in GG's.
Sean Giovanni, who's calling in with a good story. Sean, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, it's been a remarkable comeback story for Lonzo Ball. He became the first player ever to undergo cartilage replacement surgery on his left knee.
That's in GG's. Let's go.
Okay, thank you, Sean.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scared. Nice bucket there.
It's off.
Embiid, no good.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Good shot by Mitchell, no good.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1.
That's in
And George gets to go.
Let's go.
That every pass they
Oh,
made
George.
is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The offensive rebound. Here's Allen. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Watford.
It's good from long range.
All these threes
Need that?
have really been the driving
That's
force
a
on this run.
thought it was this
Cleveland's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Now here's Mobley. Three off.
off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Really left the one.
That's in GG's.
George has got 11.
Displaying
4-16.
intensity right off the opening
go.
tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Garland. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Maxey with it. Garland picks him up. Back to Maxey. Launches it. Drills
That's
the three-pointer.
GG's.
He has 5.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Max Strus is checked in for Cleveland. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Here's Hedgecomb.
DJ.
Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That's a dozen
Got it.
straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Mobley. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Garland, no good. The 76ers leading by 16. For three, Oubre. Potter grabs the miss. Now Cleveland shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Number 1, Jared Allen.
He didn't miss many easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones as well. What a fantastic percentage.
Got it.
The changes for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Garland. Count that one for Mobley.
Oh, Mobley. Okay, I see you showing off that shooting ability.
Mobley's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. Richard, for a guy who's had tons of hype around him, and despite the injuries, Lonzo Ball has had a nice career in the NBA.
Yes, it hasn't gone exactly the way Lonzo wanted because of injury. But like you said, with all that noise back when he was in high school, I think he's done a very good job just being himself.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot in this quarter.
Lays it up and puts it in. Edgecombe's got 5 minutes.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, well, they're not helping things.
3-pointer, and Walker gets it to go. Assist by Edgecombe. Walker's got his second bucket.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big league.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game. Adding some extra style to the slam. Okay, what a move by Allen.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tyson's checked in. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Now Allen, after Kelly Oubre missed from long range.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers. But not much to show for. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up. And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Mitchell wide open. And again, it's Cleveland.
I love seeing guys use the mid-range. Mitchell, that's just some smart basketball.
Pass to Edgecombe. It could go. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers closing out the quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows? But they're already in a great position to win this one.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Loose ball. And it's Tyson in at the 4. And now Allen reports has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, for me it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do. Back over to you.
He can heat up and run, that's for sure. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Mitchell with it, picked up by Edgecombe. That one drops for him. Mitchell's got his second bucket tonight.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Out of bounds.
With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. Second, the Cavaliers.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Edwards, he's checked in for Gordon. And Kyle Lowry.
Where's Lowry?
The defense is far too slow to close out
Lowry.
three-point attempts.
On the wing, Mitchell. A three-pointer, no good.
It's a plus 5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It's all.
No good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 19. We're playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Just an ugly show for him. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped. In the first quarter, he was raining down threes. That's not the case here in the second.
And now the 76ers on the break. Good.
That's it.
And the 76ers lead by 21.
It doesn't like to see an exciting rookie making plays for his team. Edstrom knows he needs to be a guy who facilitates for their offense.
He was all alone on that one. Strus has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Cavs.
That's his second triple of the quarter and third of the game.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Has now given him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Bonus check in. Brendan Watford comes in for Oubre. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Edgecombe. And that's the subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
Good shot.
Ball against Edwards. Mobley kicks to Garland. Three-pointers off the mark.
And sometimes in defense, you just get lucky.
Back to Grimes. For the three. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 21. Last season, as we know, the Cavs got hit with the injury bug at the worst possible time, right in the playoffs.
Yeah, the worst time possible. Their key players all had injury concerns as the season wore on. But sometimes you just got to play through it.
With the bucket.
Let's go. Shot. Grimes. Cameron Grimes for the three.
Screen on Maxey. Garland. Here's Ball. He gets an open look and hits.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
The 76ers leading by 20. Here's Maxey. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
When you allow good scores to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Ball. Now, here's Hunter. A kick out to Mobley. A three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers take it.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Allen. Last season, he played outstanding. And he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And last year, he really was the poster boy for scoring efficiency. You can count on one hand the number of bad shots he took. Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia. George comes in for Edwards. And here's George for the three. Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 20. To the paint. And Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and the team.
And that one's good. Maxey's got 10 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is. Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
And Drummond kicks to Maxey. Goes up on the wing. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Garland with the bucket.
Yeah, they've got into a nice flow this quarter.
The 76ers leading by 15. From deep, Maxey. Mobley with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And that one, good. He's got 9.
The speed and confidence of Mitchell on display. A master at knifing his way to the rim.
The 3 from George. Cavaliers with the rebound. In the corner is Hunter. Puts up a 3. A shot off that time. Here's Watford over Mitchell. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that concludes the first half. 76ers on top. They lead by 13. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Taking a look here now at the 76ers, you can think you know your team, but you have no idea until the real game begins.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Philadelphia 76ers. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Embiid is out there with Trendon Watford.
3.
Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Paul George. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now, here's Mitchell. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a
Cameron Grimes
pretty
for
much
3.
since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Mobley the pass to Hunter. Clock at 6. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Here's Allen. Oh, yes, he did.
Got it.
5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And here's Maxey outside. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, thanks a lot. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether 2 big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Mobley misses. Philadelphia leading by 15. From deep, George. Unnoticed by Philadelphia. The kick out to Mobley. Pass to Allen. Takes the 3. Maxey grabs the miss. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Who's with the bucket?
Shot.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. Mobley outside.
Good.
Good, and the assist
2.
goes to Mitchell. Mobley's got 6.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
just gonna pause the game for a second and check something. We're back. I'm back.
So both teams making some changes here. So Greg, you played in the league over
Score is
a decade.
50 to 64.
About being a pro basketball player.
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything.
Now, here's Hunter with the jam.
I'm like 12.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get right where your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they need to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Over. And the Cavaliers with another three.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
The 76ers leading by 9. Here's Jeff. Another miss by Philadelphia. And here are the Cavaliers. They've got a 12-200 progress. Offensive rebound. 6 for 6. Yet to miss from the field.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
So Richard, from title contender to in the lottery.
I'm
What went wrong for the Sixers last year?
Well, we could start at the top. Joel Embiid's health. He only played in 9-10 games. Then their young superstar Tyrese Maxey, he missed 30 games. And Paul George, he hyperextended his knee in the preseason and never looked comfortable all year. It was a nightmare year in Philly.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers.
Laying by Adam Boma. Adam Boma for the 2-point layup.
And shrink this lead a little bit.
Outside ball. And this through. That falls. Nice feed that time for Ball. Ball's got 5 assists in the game. 1:52 left in the third. In the corner, it's Oubre.
Oubre for 3 and he makes.
Oubre's got 5 now.
Play.
Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I'm loving the competitive fire right there. You train triple enough, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Taylor. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tyson's check in.
Here's Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He hangs down low, he rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
Tries to keep it alive.
Out of bounds. Sixers ball.
Team Wade's check in.
Nice.
Number 32. And here are the 76ers now. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Got it.
Turning over the Jets in transition ball. Excellent job at getting to the right spot.
Catching on.
To the middle, stolen by Wade. And now the Cavaliers. Break. Here's Strus. For the tie. Wade misses. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Pass to McCain. Shoots over ball. Here's Drummond. And good work on the board.
Got
They
it.
pick up the second chance points. Drummond's got his second best.
They'll play on Andre Drummond. Nice layup.
Crashing to the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance.
Foul on John McKay.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls for Eric Gordon. He's checked in for Philadelphia. Switcher also for Cleveland. Tomlin's checked in.
I'd like to call a little attention to Ball's determination, both on and off the court. You
Back
will
up into
challenge
this
him, and
game.
he will do everything in his power to overcome.
Cade with the layup.
Hey guys, the
2
Heat has to
points.
show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Tyson with the bucket.
They got it.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
For three, Oubre. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck
Down
game.
by 1 in the Cleveland Cavaliers.
76ers lead by 1.
That's it. Only down by 1 point.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass. Flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Cleveland looking to
The three,
start the fourth quarter.
and he makes it.
Share wing duty.
Crowd is going wild.
Then
Crowd is
Lonzo
loving
and
this
it's Tyson
game.
into the power forwards position.
Gameplay. The crowd is loving the game from by the Philadelphia 76ers.
Here's McCain. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Cranes the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. And Cleveland making a change here.
Going with
Nance
a
is checked in.
4-point opportunity.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Got it.
And how about that reach of Embiid, using those long
Easily
arms
up
to
by
just
20.
gobble up second chance opportunities.
Pass to Tyson. The putback is called in by the 76ers. Oubre's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Took him no time at all on that one. And the 76ers lead by 11.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Man showing some
They
terrific
want to do
range.
themselves.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far. And it's
Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. For the Cavaliers, Wade, he's checked in for Nance. Sam Merrill comes in for Mitchell, and it's Garland in for Ball. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Got it.
6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Wade outside. And here is Strus. Takes the assist and lays it in. Kick out the pass nicely. Wade's got his first points in this one. It's Grimes on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Cleveland's gone into a funk from downtown before. It's only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And here's Maxey outside.
3, and he makes it.
Field goal, 5 for 8 in the game.
Down by 10.
Are increasing for Maxey since he entered the league. He's getting more comfortable out there.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. changing it up here. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 10. Now Hunter. Beyond the arc. And down goes the
Got it.
Man, the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Rebounded by Allen inside. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Hunter. Strong move off the glass.
Got it.
Well, we saw this from Hunter in the tournament. When Virginia won the championship, he was a clutch performer.
Gordon. Mosley there for the rebound.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. So I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench and try that bad boy again.
It's Garland for 3. It's off.
That is not the shot they need there. You gotta work it around to get a better look.
Hunter there for the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Mitchell scores in for the stop.
This is who Donovan Mitchell is. Getting big baskets is just a part of his DNA.
And stolen by Hunter.
Good.
It's Garland. And he banks the layup in.
It's a very simple philosophy. When you need a bucket, you go to your scorer. In their case, it's Darius Garland.
Gordon. Oh, a beautiful finish off that check.
Gordon for
He has not been able to
rail.
out of the pace at that end of the court.
Hunter against it. Garland fires. Down he goes.
Got it. He missed time.
Garland just delivers in a crucial moment. What a shot.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Some changes for Philadelphia. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Allen inside.
And you
He's
could
tired.
tell he thought that triplet was going to fall.
Nice take there. That was an efficient serve.
Good.
The 76ers shoot about 47% during the fourth.
You just love seeing a
That's
player
it.
with absolutely no fear.
Who's
What
next?
they needed here was determined to deliver.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Garland misses the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. It may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy,
These are now up by 2.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. A 2-point game. Mobley. And he does not hit. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus. Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
By 4.
if you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're trailing by 4. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Hunter, nice use of the glass.
Offensively, when Hunter gets in a rhythm, he's capable of carving up a defense.
It's tight again.
Coming through for your team, right? Darius Garland with the biggest play of the night.
And we will have a timeout called by
Get
Nick
this
Nurse.
stuff.
This is a huge moment, folks, in this game.
Triple up. This triple upset. See if we can get the W for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Here's Betsy. Puts it
It's
up.
off.
Rebounded by Allen inside.
That's stupid.
It's Garland. From deep.
Yes.
Shot, no good. And that's going to do it for regulation.
No
So, overtime. We'll get right back to the
Game
action
is
when-
going into OT. 99 to Sixers, 99 Cavs. It's for a tiebreaker.
You got True Watford. Quentin Grimes out there with Tyrese Maxey. And there's Embiid, and it's George, and it's small forward. Well, the Cavaliers shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Allen.
So we're going to avoid OT tiebreaker.
Battling back.
So we want to do
And
avoid.
it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going forward.
I can thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Outside Hunter, Mitchell. It's Mitchell with the tray.
Got
Chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
Fires the three. Cleared away by Mitchell. The Cavaliers lead by 3. Garland attacking. Shoots the three. Swings from outside.
It's been like
They
this
might win
all
this
night
game.
with both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to who can get the stop on the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one. Making it look so
They got
easy.
it.
The 6'11" Allen
They might just get this
did
W.
it perfect.
Nuts.
Philadelphia's gone 0 of 3 from long range so far in this overtime period. Knocked down with 3.
Strong movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Cleveland has gone 2 for 2 on their 3-point shot.
What?
since we started
It's a
overtime.
steal.
They might
Come
want to stick
on.
with it.
What an elite
Field
athlete Mobley is,
innovation.
getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
That's
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their force.
Yeah, you gotta know where he is at all times, especially when he's running around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Mobley. Oh, that was a two-hander.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
Embiid fires. And he hit from 17.
The guy you want to have the ball. Embiid, this man is a superstar.
Garland with it. Now defended by Embiid. No good. The 76ers trail by 4. Ball good. Good for 3.
We're gonna lose. No.
Off to a terrific start.
No.
Time, hitting 6 of their first 7 shots.
Loading up to stop Mitchell can lead to big breakdowns defensively.
Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
Cleared away by Mitchell, and he commits the intentional foul.
Two dudes. It's a dry, but I think it's a little too late.
Now, Garland. And they go to the
Intentionally
intentional
foul.
foul.
It's not a still.
So the first one drops.
We still got a
a
chance.
7-point lead.
And the future is bright for Mobley. He is a big man who possesses the whole package.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought
Yeah,
as
it's
hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight. He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up his lead. Count it.
That's true.
And that's an intentional foul.
Got a foul right away.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
It's over.
Second free throw, no good
Yeah.
that time. He really wanted that one.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a
Got
quick
it.
shot and a quick foul.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have the foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. The second one is good. We both at the line. It's a 5-point game.
I'm late for
And
it.
that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Timeout called the 76ers. There's 10 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Already got it.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Missed.
So neither attempt will
Oh, they missed them both.
to tie it up.
So,
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams.
What are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, B.A., they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice. The X's and O's, can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. We've got Maxey. Trendon Watford is out there with George. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. And so here is Philadelphia following the three-point basket by Chicago.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Philadelphia has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Embiid gets the bucket.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Here's Kenny. Takes it inside.
And a two-handed jam! Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. Fires it. The shot by Watford, no good. for Chicago. They've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Puts it up from 15, and there's another one for the Bulls.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Well, the Bulls traded away DeRozan, Levine, Caruso. But Grant, despite all that, they finished with an identical record last season.
They did. I mean, they finished the season strong, 17-10 after the All-Star break. Their young backcourt of Giddey and White showing some real promise.
Outside Maxey. And another miss by Philadelphia. The Bulls have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Kept alive. Here's Vucevic. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, still one of the league's best rebounders. Vucevic extending the possession.
Grimes, the pass to Embiid. Philadelphia moving it around. Shot by Watford, no good. The Bulls have got 5 of 7 shots to fall. Kick out to White. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by George.
That's just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Watford. He drops it from range. Watford's got 6.
Well placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Buzelis' shot is good.
Oh, nice touch on the inside play by Buzelis, adjusting from close range.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Coach knows that Joel Embiid is going to get his fair share of trips to the line, and he told me that's a part of his game, and he's great at it. If he can bait us into contact and still find a way to get a shot up, it's going to take a very disciplined approach from us tonight as well. We'll see if they're up for the task. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Giddey, following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. Inside, here's Vucevic. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to George. Lets the 3 fly. And Philadelphia hits again for me.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Work from long range. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists in the game.
And after a 3 on the other end, Porter answers with his own. I love the fire.
Dan, when you look at Josh Giddey's game, how would you best describe it?
Well, he's a triple-double threat. Only playmaker, sees the floor well, can rebound. I love his versatility.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Masumu comes in for Herter, and the 76ers with some changes. And here's Oubre from the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
White for 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
Oh my, it was a great game. It went down to the wire. Both teams gave all they had, but only one could come away satisfied.
Yeah, this is the kind of game you come away thinking coulda, woulda, shoulda. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way.
And so here is Chicago, following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. That one drops 4. 9 points for Nikola Vucevic.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him all.
Chicago has gone 4 of 8 from outside of this first quarter. To the paint. Good work defensively by Drummond.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Edgecombe, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Giddey, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Hey, that's an aggressive move by Giddey. You'll love to see it.
Nice shot by Walker.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
And the call will be against Jabari Walker. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for the Bulls.
12 seconds left to play in the first. Beyond the arc. Counted from distance. Outside Walker. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Nikola Vucevic, he's feeling it tonight and has been. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Yasumu is out there with Trey Jones. Then there's Okoro, then it's Smith, and it's Singate in at the four slot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Well, injuries a nightmare for the Sixers, Grant. Last season, a league-high 55 different starting lineups.
Yeah, BA, and their lowest win total since 2016. But some silver linings. Jared McCain was on track for Rookie of the Year before he went down. And Quentin Grimes also impressive.
And so here is Chicago. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Jones misses.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Well, that's a real encouraging make for Edgecombe. The rookie's showing he can score it off the ball.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at New Orleans, they pulled themselves up to the second place spot.
You know, for Philadelphia, they have been impressive in these first few weeks of play, making moves to advance themselves up the ranks. A lot of hard work and effort went into making this happen.
Herter from long range. Rebound by Philadelphia. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020. He's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Back to you.
The drive for greatness. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
This team trusts Maxey to make good decisions with the ball.
Now here's Kitty. Outside Herter. Puts up a three. Sends it home from three-point land. Herter's got 8 points.
Kick to the outside. Heads up play. Cognizant of the entire floor.
Edwards, no good. Chicago leading by 3. Takes a step back. Here's Dosunmu. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Grimes. Philadelphia moving it around. Edwards for 3. Pure from three-point range. Edwards got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Herter from long range. Leaps for it, and it's out of bounds.
Our ball.
They say it was last touched by Smith. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Vucevic, he's checking in for Chicago. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling into the story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve off the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal. The timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there. All right, Shams. Thank you very much for that report. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of offense.
White, he's checked in for Chicago.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this one. Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
George's shot is off.
You just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Pass to Ellis. And here's Vucevic. Outside Herder. Fires the three. Drummond grabs the miss.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
The Sixers with another miss. Chicago leading by 6. White with it. Checked by Gordon. Outside Giddey. Back to White. 19-footer. No luck on that one. Philadelphia's gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. George's shot is good.
Getting it
Nice
done
layup by
inside.
Paul
I love seeing George be active on the interior.
In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman brand.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
For 3, Gordon. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Marlowe passes to George. And a miss there on the triple.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Herder can't hit.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
So you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
From Pete Giddey. Rebound by Philadelphia.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
1 second left. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Bulls out in front, leading by just 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Shout out to the one viewer in chat. Shout out to you. How you doing, buddy? New to the live stream, brothers are short. Don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media, Gamer Ryan 357 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Also let's aim for 400 subs, 50 likes, and really up the channel grow. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, when your opponent is
What's up,
shooting
guys?
over 50%,
Welcome to the live stream. If you're in the live stream, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media, Gamer Ryan 357 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Also let's aim for 400 subs, 50 likes, and really help the channel grow.
You watch them, they have competing styles, man. But the net effect, at least offensively, is very, very similar.
pretty crazy how easy. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half of the game that's been fairly even so far. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. 2-point game. Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Joel Embiid is out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Paul George. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Embiid's shot is good.
Without missing a beat, Embiid gets the shot up. And that's the work of an assertive offensive player.
Here's White. Lays it up and banks it in. White's got his first basket.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
Embiid gets the bucket.
Man, we've seen Embiid hit threes for years, and his touch is still impressive. You just never see that on a man Joel's size.
They get it back. Outside White. Vucevic, a screen on George, and there's a defensive 3-second call. Chicago shooting their first free throw tonight.
Airball.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh my, his growth, both with his play, but also with his leadership, has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull his team together. We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Three-pointer Embiid. Another three for Philadelphia.
And we know Embiid has this kind of touch from deep. Nice triple.
It's White with a drive. An easy two on the layup. White's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Embiid misses.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I've been impressed with Giddey. He's shouldering the scoring load for this team, doing what he needs.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding team from last year. In third, the Bulls.
Well, the commitment they brought to the boards is evident in those numbers. Rebounding's never a glamour stat, but it wins you games.
Here's Herder. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, BA. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "A true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above. There's no question in my mind, he is a Hall of Fame player." Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's McCain following the three-point basket by Chicago. And here's Gordon from the arc. And the 76ers another three.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
White for three. That one no good. 76ers trail by 4. Here's Walker. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Walker's got his second basket of the game. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, Stan, one thing the Bulls know they have to improve is their interior defense.
Well, PA, look, last year the Bulls right at the bottom in opponents' points in the paint. They've got to form a functional wall and keep intruders at bay.
And the Bulls making a change here. Jones is checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Watford's checked in for Bona. Edwards comes in for Walker. And it's Edgecombe in for Gordon. McCain on the double team. Back to Jones. Chicago passing it around. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. The 76ers have gone 6 for 9 in the half. That evens the score. Edgecombe's got 6 points.
A solid finisher in close. Edgecombe's agility lets him find good angles.
And Oubre comes to help. Pass to Herder. Now here's Vucevic. A minute 58 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Jones. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. 5 points in the game.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Knocks down the triple. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that. Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's Jones. Kick out to White. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific.
Pass to McCain. And blows on a backcourt violation. And over and back. Chicago making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Phillips comes in for Rosellis. And Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for Herder. Philadelphia also making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Walker, and it's Walker in for Edwards.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
Edgecombe, no good.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Pass to Smith. Doesn't go for him. Walker with some nice D. 76ers trail by 7. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And Oubre gets it to go.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
McCain against Jones. And a foul on Jaron McCain. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the ball. Zach Collins.
Nasumu outside. That three's off the mark.
It's off.
Fires the three. Shot, no good. It's been all about Kevin Huerter for the Bulls. 8 points in the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, coming from an unlikely position, is the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many people in the NBA conditions like this.
Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Okoro is out there with Smith. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Nasumu in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Bulls leading by 3. Nasumu outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Giddey with it. Picked up by Embiid. 3, Smith. Nasumu outside. Pass to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
You know he had that in him. David Smith showing out.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And Oubre gets it to go.
And this is just typical of him.
Game is
Always
tied.
making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Drains the triple.
A skilled passer. Jones is quick to spot these openings for his team.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Okoro. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Vucevic's shot is off.
And that's what he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that defense.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Bulls trail by 3.
Big 3.
Outside Jones. Takes a 3. And it's Bono with a rebound.
Looking to answer the 3 from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
To the middle. Pass to Nasumu. Rebound by the 76ers. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Chicago has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. It's getting on the wing. Chicago passing it around. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself. They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking them down, you might as well be right.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. is checked in for Smith. Herder comes in for DeSumo. And it's Kobe White in for Jones. A big group substitution here for Philadelphia. Drummond's checked in for Bona. Watford comes in for Barlow. Edwards, he's checked in for Paul George. And it's Gordon in for Grimes.
Those are some veteran instincts there by Booch. Knowing the situation and giving his team needed points.
The Bulls trail by 4. White outside. Fires the 3. It's money from deep.
Important points right there from White, showing he wants more responsibility over time.
The 9-foot shot. Book it!
Wow! Drummond's able to sink it at the biggest possible moment.
White against Gordon. Now Giddy to tie it up. Cleared away by Edwards.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down. Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
And so here is Chicago following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. Yes, sir!
Look to a machine like Booch when you need him most. He's a reliable offensive option who comes through for his club.
Yes!
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
And it's Giddy with the ball for the Bulls. They trail by 6. White outside. Looks up the tray. Herder banks it home. Big shot.
That was a big possession for this offense. Putting their trust in Herder.
Oh, no. No.
Another shot.
Shoot it.
There's the layup. Good.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance point.
Herder! Yes, sir, with the 3.
And they've been relying on his three-point strokes all game. And he doesn't let them down when it matters most.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. Takes a special player.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Oh, off target from downtown. And the Bulls shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. Getting fires. The triple drop.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Vucevic with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago.
His teammates look too zealous in the big moment, and he must be doing something right.
Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
Lowry outside. From downtown. Cleared away by White. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now. Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
George! Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. And they committed an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty. And it's the Bulls with the ball. 4-point game. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line. Converting
It's not
all
over.
those free throws helps him build this lead.
This dude is nails in the clutch. You want your best shot at winning at the end, give the ball to PG. Yeah, there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 5-point game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there. Knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
Absolutely need a three here.
So a close game sees Chicago taking this one. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that'll do it, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Josh Giddey.
Alright, that's gonna end this live stream. Next matchup is against the Charlotte Hornets. Should be able to get this W. They're 0-2 as well. If you're new to the broadcast live stream or shorts, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media, Gamer Ryan 3587, Facebook, YouTube, and X. Also, let's aim for 100 subs, 50 likes. So it really help the channel grow. Thank you. Peace.